Welcome to 365 Miracles of Change, a daily listening practice for returning from fear to clarity, from reaction to awareness, and from old meaning to a different way of seeing.
This is lesson 74 of 365 Miracles of Change. I want peace, but I also want them to know how wrong they were. That is what inner conflict can sound like. Before a difficult conversation, several parts of the mind may begin pulling at different directions. One wants to speak honestly, one wants to punish, one wants to avoid the conversation completely, another wants to control exactly how the other person will respond. We call this not knowing what to do, but often several different goals are operating at the same time. Lesson 73 asked whether we wanted vindication or freedom. Lesson 74 goes deeper. It says, there is no will but God's. This does not mean you have no agency. It means your deepest will is not separate from love, truth, and peace. If the word God feels distant, let God's will point to the inner movement in you that is aligned to the wholeness rather than fear. Now, imagine preparing to speak to someone about a decision that affects both of you. You begin planning a calm conversation. Then the mind starts rehearsing accusations. Another part tells you to cancel. Another imagines every possible response and tries to prepare for all of them. The tension comes from several protective strategies pulling against one another. Underneath them, you may want something much simpler, to speak honestly without abandoning peace. In human change literacy, I call this will coherence. It is the recognition that fear creates competing strategies while our inner intention remains oriented towards truth and wholeness. When every fearful impulse is treated as an equal truth, the mind feels divided. Peace begins when we stop asking fear to tell us what we really want. And peace is not withdrawal. It can leave us more present, more alert, and better able to say what needs to be said. So today, repeat. There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict. For a particular situation, say, my conflict about, name the situation, cannot express my deepest will. Or in ordinary language, my deepest will is not against love. Underneath this conflict, I still want peace. Then pause. Do not force an immediate solution. Let the competing demands become quieter. Notice whether one step begins to emerge. Not every demand in your mind represents what you truly want.
Carry this gently into your day. Notice what you are seeing, the meaning your mind may be adding, and the possibility of another way to look at it. Let today be a small practice in awareness, curiosity, and seeing differently. And when you are ready, return tomorrow for the next step in 365 Miracles of Change.